D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So if you're watching this video, it means that you jumped onto my DC Super Pets review for this movie. I went and seen this movie with my kid, with my son and everything. My daughter was at a sleepover, and I was like, you should get something fun too. So we went and seen this movie. And I'm going to tell you about what I thought about it. But before I get started on this, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, especially now, are always getting pushed to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So now that I've said that, let me get started on this. Before I went and seen this movie, I really wasn't excited about this movie and everything. I did think that it looked good. I did some trailer reactions with my kids, I believe. Yeah. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just watched it. But I did. I thought it looked good, but not good enough to go to the movie theater. And then I was like, you know what? Hey, what do you want to go see a movie, kid? And he was like, yeah, of course I do. So we went, and I just have to tell you right now, this movie, I really liked this movie. I really enjoy these characters. I always enjoy these characters from shorts and cartoons and everything when I was younger, the Super Pets and everything. But this is a new brand of Super Pets. The Super Pets I enjoyed, it was always just Krypto and Bat Hound. But and I do plan on buying my kids all the toys for this, because this movie was just really, really fun, and like I said, I went with my kid. And when I describe a movie as fun, I usually, think, or whenever me or somebody else says a movie is fun, I always go, oh, that means it was bad. You just don't want to admit it. But no, this movie was really, really fun. I liked it. It was just fun. It was, some pets with powers, and so, which was silly, but at the same time, it was good. It was so good. But I didn't think the marketing / promotional push for this movie was very big, or at least I don't think it was as good as it could have been. But I do think that people were excited to see this movie, except for me. I wasn't excited, but I did want to see it. Just I was going to wait until after it came out on digital or on purchase or rent or whatever. But after after I saw the trailer, which I thought was really fun, and I thought the voice cast was amazing, and we'll go over them in just a second when I talk about the characters. But I just thought that this movie, I wasn't excited for it, but it was good. It was just a good movie, it was fun, it was playful, it was silly at times, but it was just fun. So as I said before, I'm going to talk about the characters and right now, but I'm not going to do it in no particular order. I'm just going to do it. So Kate McKinnon as Lulu, the guinea pig. I have to say, I'm not a super fan or anything like that of Kate McKinnon, but she did a really good job. I'm not saying Kate McKinnon that she's bad or anything. I'm just saying I'm not like a stan for Kate McKinnon. I'll watch if she, the Ghostbusters movie, she was the best part of that movie. But I think she's great and everything, but I'm just not like I'm not like a fan club member, you know what I'm saying? But she made me hate Lulu as a villain, which is a good thing. This is a good thing. I thought the villain was great, especially for this movie. She was the kind of a snobby, pseudo-intellectual mean girl. I just kept thinking if she was a human, she'd be Rachel McAdams from Mean Girls. She was just super snotty, but yet fun, as a villain. And she just one of those smart girls, one of those snotty girls that think they're all smart and everything, but really they're just a bitch, but worse. And that's who Lulu is. I really like that she was devoted to Lex Luthor, which, by the way, Mark Maron, who voiced Lex Luthor, also stand out. It was such a great performance. Lex Luthor in this movie is probably the single best version of Lex Luthor that I could think of off the top of my head. And I really liked, Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor and everything. But no, this is probably my top Lex Luthor, if I ranked him. But I would only rank live action ones unless there wasn't enough. And it, he really looks very distinctive, his face and everything. There's something kind of cruel in his mannerisms and his demeanor and everything. And it's I don't think I've ever seen a Lex Luthor as good as this one. You could just tell that there was something that a little like different, but in a good way. This movie's Lex Luthor, I think, was like the best character in terms of regular DC characters that we've come to know from comics and that are in that's in this movie and everything. Keanu Reeves as Batman, largely played for laughs, which I wasn't a huge fan of that. Batman is very goofy in this movie. All of the Justice League are played for satirical content. There are like these are jokey versions of themselves, and whenever they're heroic, they're utilized in a way that allows the super pets to actually perform on their behalf. It evolved into them being able to save the day. That was a good thing because it was the pets that is why you came to see this movie. And of course, they do outshine the Justice League, and they should do that in this movie because the movie was good. It was good. They should do that in this movie. They should outshine the Justice League because it's called Super Pets, not Justice League. Anyways, like I said, the villainous stakes they were incredibly high. Lulu is one of the most despicable villains, and you're gonna hate Lulu. You'll love to hate her, You're just gonna hate this little guinea pig so much, but you're also gonna love her badassness. You know what I'm saying? Because she's so naughty, but you love it. You love her being naughty, and you're going to also relate to all the other characters. I was thrilled with Ace, the Bat Hound. But I do wish that he was a little bit smarter. Like Batman should have been smarter in this movie. Also, Ace is voiced by Kevin Hart, which I have to admit, listen, I don't think Kevin Hart is the best actor in live action, but when it comes to voiceover work, he's spot on. I did enjoy him as that bunny in what was that? Pets? Was it just Pets? Super Pets? Pets? Anyways, as that bunny, he did a good job, and I think he did a good job too. But Ace, he seemed not really to be suitable pet for Batman. I thought he would be better trained and highly disciplined, like a police dog, like one of those police canines. But he's not, and he's kind of he's just a different type of character, especially from the cartoons of past. I always thought that Ace was more Batman-like than this Ace, but it was fine because I still liked him, and he still, like I said, Kevin Hart did a good job. Krypto was absolutely perfect in this movie. I mean, he was like, he's heartbroken, as Clark Kent's Superman begins to consider marrying or settling down with Lois Lane. And Krypto's plot here / story arc here is Superman is going to stop loving me and be my best friend because Lois Lane is here. And that is the whole character arc. And the fact that he needs to learn to work with others, but I didn't like that one was like, I don't know. Anyways, but he also was him having to save the day, but to also come to terms with himself. And at the end, even though Lois Lane is going to move in and life's going to be different, you're still going to be Superman's best friend, and that's where he derives his self-esteem from, and it's still a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? There was a turtle character, I think her name was Myrtle. I think I have it in my notes, who is kind of like this old lady turtle who gets the Flash powers. Metron or Merton. I don't know. Anyways, Merton. Anyways, who is played by Natasha Lyonne. This turtle character is kind of done like a jokey with this turtle because it keeps saying shit and it keeps saying the S word, but it's bleeped out all the time. But you can clearly hear it, like it's the S word, and that turtle keeps saying it. So it's the turtle is old and keeps cursing, that whole joke and everything, and you have kids there. And it might be a little bit weird, you don't want that in the movie, but at the same time, it is kind of shocking and funny for adults who are watching, like I thought it was funny, but at the same time, my son kept going, she said a bad word. So, and I was like, she did say a bad word. Wonder Pig, voiced by Vanessa Bayer. She's very much about body positivity. Clearly, the whole point with that character is that you know, it doesn't matter how obese you are. You could still be liked or be loved by Wonder Woman. You can still be a hero like Wonder Woman, even if you're a big pig whose, you know, powers are size changing. The pig can grow really big and use its powers to great effect to save the day. And in one particular scene. So there's a little bit of that, you know. As far as the Justice League goes, we got Jessica Cruz. She's a Latina and everything. I think it was Jeff Johns that helped created this character. And yeah, she's, you know, got an accent. She's got a big booty. So she's a big booty Latina. Big booty Latina. I love you. Which was great to see. You know, it was great to see this character. I actually even thought when I saw the original designs for these characters, I didn't like them, you know, from the poster. And I said they're just making fun of the Justice League, but it's okay. And it was nice to see her on the screen with the kind of, you know, very spicy attitude, but she was very cool. Very cool. I don't know if the squirrel should have been her animal, but you know, whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Aquaman, I think they've made Aquaman, you know, brown in this movie, and that's, you know, influenced by James Wan's Aquaman movies, and of course by Jason Momoa, which I personally do not have a problem with because I love Jason Momoa and I love Aquaman, so I'm totally cool with it. Totally cool with it. Cyborg's hair is ridiculous. I will say that, but he's very fun in this movie. Yeah, and like I said, you know, he plays a very small part, so it doesn't even matter. Wonder Woman is absolutely beautiful. I mean, she's great. I think Wonder Woman is the only one who doesn't embarrass herself in this movie and is played pretty much straight the whole time. There are a couple of jokes that I thought was actually pretty funny when they were talking about her invisible jet. And they're like, really, it isn't invisible. It's just transparent, which I was like, that's funny because it's true. It's really just transparent. You know, things like that are really are fun and everything. But she's basically a really good picture of Wonder Woman. The movie has a good Hart and a good Kevin Hart. I think so. So that's how I feel. You know, I watched the credits and everyone did a good job here. I think that the animation was great. I think the writing was great. I think the voice acting was great. Everything was great in this movie. I just had like tiny problems. But I would be more than happy to see a sequel, which they set up with the end credit scene with the Black Adam and Anubis dog scene showing up. So I think they should do a sequel or maybe like a television, like a TV series and everything. But I don't know if they're going to do that because Zaslav is getting rid of a lot of scripted shows on HBO Max /HBO/Discovery. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. And so we'll see how that turns out, but I would love to see a sequel. And I think that when it comes to DC, the DC brand, because, you know, Zaslav doesn't want to make anything that wrecks that brand or tarnishes that brand, the DC brand. But I think that this doesn't. I think that this is actually really good for especially DC animation, especially if you're trying to get kids involved, you know? So yeah, I laughed. I was worried about the supervillain threat the whole time, and a lot of the cameos, a lot of the Easter eggs, like the Big Belly Burger, that was great. And I know things like that, things that DC comic fans will pick up when they're running around the city, for instance. There's a lot of Easter eggs, like there's a Ferris aircraft. They have a building in Metropolis. And you'll see a lot of the Easter eggs that are fun for, like, you know, longtime DC fans. So I thought Super Pets was great, you know, to watch, and I can't wait to watch it again. So that's basically my review for this movie, you guys. Tell me, what did you guys think about this movie? Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? Did you see it in the movie theater? Or are you just going to wait till it's out on digital and everything? Who was your favorite pet? Who was your favorite Justice Leaguer? You know, what did you guys like about it? What did you think about that end credit scene with Anubis and Black Adam? Do you want to see a sequel? Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next movie review. You guys have a good day. Bye.